up, Capricorn? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of February. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There does tend to be a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that gives you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get started. Cappy, I'm going to do a person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected outcomes for the first half of February. Bearing in mind, guys, that outcomes will shift depending on your actions, your inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, your underlying core beliefs, your self-concept. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look into the law of assumption. This is one reading and a version of a connection that you've manifested from the place that you're at. And it's absolutely changeable, and things can and will and do shift for you if you change the narrative and what's going on the inside, okay? So if anything's unfavorable, it's shiftable, okay? All right, Cappy, let's take a look. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you as we move through the first half of February? Person on your mind. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, interesting. Something seems to maybe have been going around and around. This can be cycles, right? Like something maybe needs to shift in order for things to move in a more positive direction. I mean, this seems to be a slow and steady mover. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Death card in the reverse. There's a lot here around like unfinished business or things going around and around, things needing to be transformed, Cappy. Death card, Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords, this can be a bit of a harsh energy. It could be that there's been like some kind of abrupt or a harsh stop or a harsh conversation or erratic behavior in this situation. And that could be the repeat pattern or cycle. I mean, Knight of Cups in the reverse, there's a sense of, you know, Knight of Cups is genuine emotion, but Knight of Cups in reverse, maybe there's some trust issues, or it can feel like when things are not very genuine, like what's being offered. Now, again, Capricorn, like this is how this person feels about you. So I'm not judging. Or it could be that that's how they've shown up, but there's been some erratic behavior between the two of you. So maybe Capricorn, Knight of Swords, you come across as a bit erratic. Maybe you cut this person off. I mean, Queen of Swords is here. You could have set a boundary with this person or spoken a truth or cut them out, something like that. I mean, let me have a look. It could be around the fact that you weren't trusting this Capricorn or not feeling like it was very genuine. Maybe this person can be erratic. Do you know what I mean? It could be that there's a reaction, there's an action and a reaction. Maybe this is mirroring sort of thing. Let me have a look at this Knight of Swords for how this person's feeling about you. Yeah, 10 of Swords, Justice card, Queen of Pentacles. There you are, Capricorn. I mean, look, there's two queens in the mix here. Some of you are dealing with a situation where something needs to actually be ended in order to move forward in a positive direction, and it could be involving legal matters, marriage, divorce. That's a portion of you. The rest of you, I think that there's just been some kind of a harshness or painful cycle or cycles or a bad ending between the two of you, and there's a sense of wanting to make things right. Could just be very harsh communication, erratic behavior. You know, this person seems to want to balance things out, Capricorn. They're seeing you, Queen of Pentacles, as potentially someone that's very, you know, stable, grounded, and maybe someone potentially for commitment, right? Something just needs to be balanced out or made right. So whoever's done the harshness, you know, maybe this person feels like they want you to make it right. Now, I'm not saying that they're right to think that, okay? But I'm just reading into their energy. Let's have a look. The Sun card, yeah, Capricorn. I mean, this person sees you as happiness. It's the Morgan Greer deck. So look, this is a couple. Now, Capricorn, if you want to manifest this differently, you know, again, I urge you to go and look into the law of assumption. If you're like, well, I'm not going to make things right, or I'm not going to make the first move, you don't have to. You can absolutely manifest things in a different way. So look into it. There's a lot of great coaches online, but at the moment, this is very slow and steady. This person's still like moving towards you, and they still see potential for happiness and commitment, but it's very slow. And there seems to have been something that's caused like pain between the two of you, okay? Ten of Swords. I mean, Ten of Swords can be an energy of betrayal. For some of you, there was an argument, or there has been harsh energy because there's a feeling of betrayal or trust issues, or a feeling like something's not very sincere. Yeah, but the Sun card, this person sees you as happiness, and there's a sense of maybe wanting a new beginning with you. Let's have a look. Four of Swords. But things are at a rest state. This person could be processing whatever is happened between the two of you. There's a sense of contemplation. They're very trapped in their mind. Eight of Swords, Capricorn. Eight of Swords can also be, you know, our own negativity, limiting beliefs. So there could be some negativity here and projection that's gone on, right? So maybe there was a lot of reactivity, or Eight of Swords, this person, it's like there's a sense of wanting happiness with you, but maybe this person has some limiting beliefs of their own that they need to work through. Now, again, Capricorn, there's a version of this person that doesn't have that. So, you know, it'll make sense when you look into the law, but like right now, it seems to be that there's this very slow energy in moving ahead. There has been a stop. There's something unfinished between you and this person. This person still sees potential for a new beginning, but they're very stuck in their mind, maybe around what was said, what has happened, what needs to be made right. For some of you, this person is stuck in a situation. Eight of Swords is literally trapped in something that hasn't been closed out, right? Three of Swords, as I said, that Eight of Cups. So for some of you, there's a third party situation. This person is stuck in, they're not able to walk away. There's a sense of needing to walk away from that to move towards you, to have a happy beginning. For others of you, this person, there's hurt feelings and they're very trapped in their mind about how to fix that. And it's sort of like, is it possible, or do I walk away? I mean, this person also, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. What's happened here is there's been some harshness between the two of you. This person could have been projecting their own fears and insecurities. I mean, Eight of Cups can be abandonment issues. All right, maybe we're dealing with a bit of this anxious avoidant stuff going on. I mean, Knight of Pentacles means maybe it's been very slow and steady and you weren't getting anything stable or committed out of this person, or vice versa, Capricorn. If you weren't trusting them, maybe that's kind of what was manifested, right? So anyway, we've got Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. So this person, they're sort of trapped in their mind as to kind of how to move forward. But Nine of Cups and the Five of Wands, there's been a conflict here. Or there's a feeling like there's outside energies. I mean, maybe they feel like they have to fight for you now, Capricorn. Nine of Cups could see you very much as a wish, but there seems to be some tension here. You know, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups. Some of you have had arguments that's involved drinking. Well, there's overindulgence here, but that's just for some of you. For some of you, that's the pattern that needs to be worked through, right? Like it could be that there's, you know, erratic behavior, erratic communication, or harsh communication. But I really think, Capricorn, for the most part, there's a tension here between like walk away or have a new start. And I mean, what action is this person taking towards Capricorn? There's an Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it feels like this person, now as we move into the first 2 weeks of February, there's a lack of clarity here. Maybe they're waiting for you to say something, Capricorn. I don't know. I'm going to get the oracles and see if they're going to make a move. Let's see. Yeah, there's a Two of Cups in the reverse. This person feels like you're a soul connection, but it's like the love is lost. And it is really, you know, driving them around the bend with that Eight of Swords. Like they're very much going around and around in their mind about it. Let me have a look. The Fool and the King of Cups. I mean, Capricorn, this is about wanting to take a leap. You know, wanting to take a leap towards you. And King of Cups is definitely emotional. This person does feel love for you. There's something here about maybe feeling like this is a risk to come forward and communicate. Maybe it's a risk to be vulnerable. Okay, so again, if you're dealing with a person that has unhealthy patterns, which is really stemming from their own self-concept, and limiting beliefs about themselves, right? This person could feel like it's a risk, but maybe for some of you, they are going to take some kind of a leap to, you know, reveal their feelings, or maybe they're going to try to, Justice card, repair things. I'm going to get the oracles on it. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, strong Leo with the Sun card, Scorpio. Yeah, some of you, this could be about taking a trip. So you may be at a distance from this person. So maybe they want to travel towards you, or there's a leap of faith they're considering. I just don't know whether or not, Capricorn, they're going to do this in February. So I'm going to get the oracles to sort of clarify what action they're going to take. They could be just very, this is limiting beliefs and fear. So they could have a lot of fear in actually taking the leap with the energy as it stands. Now, again, Capricorn, you can absolutely manifest anything. You can manifest a text, you can manifest a different version of a situation, but you'll have to affirm it differently, right? So this is the version that's manifested from now, and it looks like there's a lot of this, you know, round and round and stuckness and fears, etc. So Aquarius energy with a full card, if I didn't say that. Okay, let's have a look at you, Capricorn. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about this person, Capricorn, as we move through the first half of February? Three of Swords. You both have Three of Swords. Like, there's hurt feelings, and then the Judgment card and Three of Swords again. Like, you want a second chance with this. There's hurt feelings, but maybe you also, you want this person to be accountable in some way if you feel like they hurt you. I just saw the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so perhaps you feel like what this person was offering you wasn't very reciprocal or equal. The Sun card, Capricorn, you both have the Sun card. So you both actually see happiness with each other, and maybe you both want a new beginning. The Five of Pentacles, there's a disconnect. How do you feel about them? You feel a bit left out in the cold. And then Page of Swords, maybe you feel like they watch you, Capricorn, Page of Swords, that they check you out, that they observe you. Maybe you observe them. This is like watching online, or maybe you go through old messages, or you're sort of observing the situation. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, both Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow and steady mover. Maybe you do have a sense that they're still kind of moving in, but this is very slow. And then Page of Pentacles in the reverse, because you haven't, you know, maybe you're waiting on an apology, or you're waiting on an offer, but it hasn't come through. So there's some kind of a stalemate here, Capricorn. And then you've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're also trapped in your mind about it, but you're trying to come unstuck. You might also be working through some limiting beliefs, okay? So I do feel like maybe there's a mirror situation. I said that to you, and I think we have some repeat cards here, and I have Two of Cups, and then the Three of Swords, okay? And then the King of Cups in the reverse, Capricorn. So you're feeling like King of Cups in the reverse, that the love is somehow lost, or they weren't showing up sincere. You do feel love for them, King of Cups, and then they're coming up as a King of Cups in the Fool. So it's like maybe they feel like it's a risk to really show themselves or be vulnerable. You're feeling like maybe that's come up as a bit emotionally manipulative, the way that they are. But again, I think their behavior comes down to some kind of a level of fear, and it's probably triggered your fears and insecurities. I'm not laughing, Capricorn, at you. I'm just trying to demonstrate to you the mechanics of how things work and why things manifest the way that they do. Some bitch wrote in one of the comments in one of my videos that I'm evil because I laugh during... I'm not laughing at anyone's misfortunes, guys. It's just, I don't know, it's just how I channel, whatever. But we've got the Two of Cups here. So you feel like this is a soul connection. They also have the Two of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So maybe they're like, they do feel that there's a soul connection, but something has caused pain, and there's harshness between the two of you, and that you both have Eight of Swords. You're working on setting yourself free or releasing your limiting beliefs. I mean, I encourage you, Capricorn, if you want to manifest this fast and differently, to not focus on them and what they're going to do. Change the story and the narrative. Like, Eight of Swords is literally the mind. It's a mental prison. If you work on that, you can manifest this differently, right? So, but right now, you know, we've got a version of a person that's still a little bit stuck, and we've got Three of Swords in the reverse. You want to get past the pain. You want to come out of separation. For those of you for whom this resonates, if this isn't your story, then who cares? Just don't watch or don't take it. yeah, I mean, Capricorn, there's a lot of cross energies. 8 of Wands, you want to communicate with this person. You want to move things along. And Hierophant card, I mean, Capricorn seems to be that you want commitment with this person, but it feels very stuck. Hanged Man, things are on pause. You might have one foot in, one foot out, Capricorn. Some of you are thinking about maybe moving forward and moving on, and there's someone else around. Hierophant card. But there seems to be, for those of you that this person's on your mind and it resonates, a sense of joy and happiness. So, and there's unfinished business here. You want to talk, Capricorn, with that 8 of Wands and the High Priestess card. And it's like you haven't really totally let go of this, Hanged Man. You're still hanging in there. It's just feeling very slow to get it to where you want it to get to. So maybe a change in your own self-concept, your own story, and affirming differently about this will shift things and have things moving in a better direction, or you can shift into a new version of the connection. So what action is this person taking now as we move through first half of February? That's Taurus energy, guys, with the High Priest. Travel, distance. Well, there's distance and boundaries, I feel, because I did say maybe you set a boundary with this person, but it also says travel, getaway, and the Fool card is about, like I said, it could be about taking a trip. So maybe this is what they want to do, but then they've got hookup, one night stand, casual relationship, fling. There's definitely been a sense of this, has been very slow to get to commitment. And I do think this person is seeing you as someone that they want to commit to. For some of you, like I said, it could be that there's another energy in the mix that hasn't been closed out. And so that could be the betrayal. Like maybe you feel like this person just treated you like a hookup, or wasn't honest with you in some way. But for others of you, maybe this person felt unready to kind of commit. But again, Capricorn, you've manifested potentially a situation like that. So do you guys get what I mean? Like if you have an underlying assumption that you're not chosen or that you can't trust, eventually like that's how it crystallizes, or you'll get situations. The outside has to show up exactly as what you assume. If you go and research the law, it will make sense. Toxic relationship, fighting, trigger. Okay, there's been a triggering between the two of you. And so I feel like that's caused this harsh energy, right? I've got heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointment. So there's definitely heartbreak between the two of you, hurt feelings. It does say betrayal. So for some of you, that is what's manifested. So what does this person, what are they planning to do now as we move through February? Intuition, gut feeling, sixth sense, premonition. So there's this intuitive bond. And I feel like I said, Capricorn, this person wants to take some kind of a leap, but are they doing it? There could be a lot of this stuck 8 of Swords in the mind, going over and over things. Let's see. Spiritual awakening, enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, rebirth, fated meeting, meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. Now, for some of you, this was, you came together with this person and it felt very fated because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is like destiny. Okay. But then there was some kind of a cycle or cycles that sort of caused this separation, or there was a blow up or triggering, etc. Now, for some of you, maybe there will be a fated meeting. Maybe this person, if they're at a distance, they're going to be traveling in your area, or maybe this is going to be like, if they're not at a distance, this is going to be a fated run-in or something like that. But either way, Capricorn, it looks like this person is having some kind of a rebirth, an enlightenment, an epiphany. Let's see. Signs and synchronicities, coincidence, message from the universe. So there's a lot of signs and synchronicities. So as you can see, Capricorn, this person, they're still moving towards you. And in this current version, it looks like, what action are they taking? I mean, intuitively, they're feeling pulled back. There's a sense of wanting to make a move, but then they're still feeling a little bit trapped. So I don't want to say never, but with the current energy, it's possible that there's going to be a bit of a longer wait to get the communication. Or maybe there will be a fated run-in for some of you with that fated meeting. But there's definitely a spiritual awakening and a shift in their energy. Let's have a look. What's this person going to do? Gosh, they're taking forever to jump, guys. Music. They could be listening to a lot of music, that reminds them of you. Signs and synchronicity. Secret crush. Yeah, you see, Capricorn, it's like right now they're coming. Yeah. So you could feel like they watch you, Capricorn, because secret crush, admirer, attraction, suitor, butterflies. It's like maybe they're watching you online, or you feel like they're kind of holding back on their feelings. And I do have roll the dice and take a chance, risk, leap of faith. So this person does, they want to take a risk. They want to come forward. Maybe they feel like it's risky because of what's happened between the two of you, and this person could have a fear of rejection. Like if they come forward now, you might not take it given the history, or love is a risk or something like that. But this also says strategy. So that's why I said maybe that's why it's taking a little time. But again, Capricorn, this is just like where you're at right now. If you want to change it, you can decide that it takes no time. I don't really believe in divine timing, guys. I think that if you decide that you want something, you can manifest it. You've got it. You've already created it. It's existing. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, please look into the law of assumption. Anyway, I hope that it resonated for you guys. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.